Welcome back, 3-Minute History viewers. Before we get started, please hit the subscribe and notification buttons. And as always, this is not a paid advertisement. My name is Zach. Let's get started. Okay, as you can see, this book is written by Robert Middlecoff. It's called The Glorious Cause, The American Revolution, 1763 to 1789. Some of you might be saying, well, I thought it started really in 1775. Yes, but this date has to do with a series of taxes that were put out by the British to help pay for the French and Indian Wars, sometimes known as the 7 Years' War. So this is why the author decided to start here to give you that build-up, and any good history book will do that. They never start on the actual event, they start with the build-up. Okay, this book was actually published in 2005. It's an updated version of the 1982 print. As far as the structure of this book, 687 pages. Primary sources are listed in the footnotes, and secondary works are listed in the bibliography. And before I get started with the prose, I really do want to show that a lot of the works that he did, I'm sorry, that he actually used, listed here in the footnotes. And that actually leads into one of the prose. Middlecoff explains his methodology of listing important sources for further enrichment on the Revolutionary War, and he relied heavily on other historians to support his arguments. Not all history books provide this type of nuanced information, so it is definitely appreciated. Also, his choice of words leaves the reader hooked and doesn't overdo it with his use of alliterations. A challenge in writing this type of history is getting the details and layout of the battles to be comprehensible without being overly technical, which can take away from a smooth narrative. I don't feel as if this was the case with Middlecoff's writing on this book. And I definitely have to keep going back to the idea of having the footnotes here at the end. I wish more history books would actually have this. And in his case, the footnotes have to do with the primary sources that he was actually using. Not all, but many of them. And the secondary sources are found in the bibliography. The cons, or to say a con, I would have preferred more quotes from the people of the time period, basically the people that he was researching to bring the narrative together. But this is me being picky. It still doesn't take away from the research, which is meticulous. And so many sources used on this to actually put this comprehensive piece together. It's just something that's, a little pet peeve of mine, but once again, it does not affect the quality of the research. Overall, this is a comprehensive and comprehensible book that provides a nuanced narrative that is enjoyable to read, whether a student of history, or an enthusiast for this period in history. Okay, and as always, till the next time, keep reading. Thank you.